Suswagatam. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I am Aparna, Akshaya's elder sister. It's a great pleasure to have you all here with us today. We're very excited to see you here so that we can share this happy occasion of my sister's Bharatanatyam Arangetram with all of you. Today is a very special and joyous occasion for our family. It's a day to celebrate the years of dedication and effort Akshaya has put into learning this magnificent classical art of Bharatanatyam, and arrive at this milestone of Arangetram. To help conduct the program, we invite our dear friend, Ms. Priya Sriram, who will be emceeing the event. Priya Auntie is a proud 5th grade teacher at Oswego School District 308. With a genuine love for education, she truly cares by helping each child progress in academic, social, and language areas of their development. In her free time, Priya Auntie also teaches Devi Mahatmyam to students including Akshaya to help them unlock the treasures of wisdom and spiritual growth. She is a proud mother of 2 college-aged children, Bhargavi, a rising junior, and Gayatri, a recent graduate. Priya Sriram lives with her husband, Sriram Vaidyanathan, in Aurora. I welcome Priya Auntie to the stage.
Thank you, Aparna, for your kind words. Namaskaram, good afternoon all. It is my pleasure to be your MC today. Bharatam is happy to present its Summer Arangetram Series 2023. A Bharatanatyam Arangetram is a milestone event in the life of a dancer. This traditional Tamil word connotes the first time a dancer ascends the stage for a solo recital as a commencement after a rigorous study of a prescribed curriculum or margam. Akshaya Ayyah, our dancer today, has been learning Bharatanatyam for several years and has been looking forward to this day. It is a special occasion for Akshaya, her family, the musicians, and all of us. We would like to ensure a pleasant concert experience for all. With that in mind, I request your diligence with a few essential house rules. We believe the best way to capture the moment is with your eyes and ears. Please set your cell phones to silent mode. As this program is being professionally recorded, we ask that you do not audio or video record or use flash photography. Please ensure that younger children stay in their seats and maintain silence during these items. If you need to leave the hall or re-enter, please do so between the items so as to keep the distraction minimal. In the same spirit, please ensure children aren't found unaccompanied in the school premises at any time. The front staircase access it's close to the one that's close to the stage is restricted to Bharatam volunteers. Please refrain from entering the front area. Importantly, this is an art-only zone. Please keep all food and beverages contained to the cafeteria. The rich experience that we'll walk away with tonight takes the sincerity of the artists, volunteers, and you, our audience. I thank you all in advance for ensuring a pleasant concert experience for all. This is the first recital in the Bharatam Arangetram series in 2023. Let me introduce our star for the day, our dancer, Akshaya Ayyah. Akshaya will be a senior at Veeravalli High School this fall. She's been learning the Indian classical dance form of Bharatanatyam for over 12 years. Akshaya started her initial training under Guru Srimati Pooja Amit at the age of 5 and later continued her training under Guru Srimati Vanitha Veeravalli, founder and artistic director of Bharatam Academy of Dance Arts in Naperville, Illinois. Akshaya is also involved in community extracurricular activities and clubs, including serving as president for Model UN, Girls Who Code, and the Obama Legacy Initiative. Akshaya has also been volunteering with Bharatam's Helping Hasta program for over 4 years. She's performed in various Bharatam productions over the years, including Anya the Other, Palam Bridges Across, and Tyagarajam Bhajeham, in addition to performing in many community events and annual showcases. We start this evening's recital with an invocatory song by our musicians. Bharatanatyam is an ancient classical dance form of India that is preserved as a living tradition. It combines abhinaya, the expressive aspect of dance, with nritta, the rhythmic aspect of dance. It's a confluence of not only artistry and movement, but also of philosophy, sculpture, music, and literature. We'll walk through each item so we may enjoy the recital with some context. The dance recital begins with Nrittanjali. This invocatory item, literally meaning dance offerings, is for auspicious beginnings. The composition is by Madurai Muralidharan in Saraswati Ragam, set to Adi Talam, a rhythm cycle of 8 beats. We follow this with verses from Avvaiyar's Agaval in praise of Vinayaka, the Lord of auspicious beginnings.
Jim, 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 taka jarnu, Jim, Jim, ta na ta jarnu, Jim, Jim, ta Jim, Jim, ta ta jum, ta ta jum. Jim, 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 taka jarnu, Jim, Jim, ta na ta jarnu, Jim, ta Jim, Jim, ta ta jum, ta ta jum. Jim, 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 taka jarnu, Jim, Jim, ta na ta jarnu, Jim, Jim, ta Jim, Jim, ta ta jum, ta ta jum. Jim, 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 taka jarnu, Jim, Jim, ta na ta jarnu, Jim, Jim, ta Jim, Jim, ta ta jum, ta ta jum. Jim, 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 taka jarnu, Jim, Jim, ta na ta jarnu, Jim, Jim, ta Jim, Jim, ta ta jum, ta ta jum. Jim, 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 taka jarnu, Jim, Jim, ta na ta jarnu, Jim, Jim, ta Jim, Jim, ta ta jum, ta ta jum. Jim, 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 taka jarnu, Jim, Jim, ta na ta jarnu, Jim, Jim, ta Jim, Jim, ta தாமரை பூம்பாத சிலம்பு பலகிசை பாட சீத கலப தாமரை பூம்பாத சிலம்பு பலகிசை பாட பொன்னரை ஞானும் பூந்துகில் ஆடையும் பொன்னமருங்கில் வளநகரிவ பொன்னரை ஞானும் பூந்துகில் ஆடையும் வண்ணமருங்கில் வளநகரிவ பேழை வயல் பெரும் பாரகோடும் வேழமுகமும் விளங்கு சிந்தூரமும் பேழை வயல் பெரும் பாரகோடும் வேழமுகமும் விளங்கு சிந்தூரமும் அஞ்சக்கரமும் அங்குஷ பாசமும் நெஞ்சில் குடிகொண்ட நீதமேனியும் அஞ்சக்கரமும் அங்குஷ பாசமும் நெஞ்சில் குடிகொண்ட நீதமேனியும் நான்றவாயும் நாலிரு புயமும் மூன்று கண்ணும் பரதுபடும் நான்றவாயும் நாலிரு புயமும் மூன்று கண்ணும் பரதுபடும் இரண்டு செவியும் இலங்கு பொன்முடியும் இரண்டமு புலினும் திகழ்வொளி மாறும் இரண்டு செவியும் இலங்கு பொன்முடியும் இரண்டமு புலினும் திகழ்வொளி மாறும் தோற்பதம் கடந்த துணியமையான அற்புதம் கல்பகரிர தோற்பதம் கடந்த துணியமையான அற்புதம் கல்பகரிர முப்பனுகரும் மூடிகவான இப்பொழுதென்னை ஆட்கொள் முப்பனும் நுகரும் மூடிகவான இப்பொழுதென்னை தத்துவ நிலையை தந்தனையான வித்தக விநாயகனே விரைகழல் சரணே விரைகழல் சரணே விரைகழல்
She is purity, she is wisdom, she is perfection, she is peace that pervades in the minds of sages and seers, like a swan that floats on tranquil waters. This ode to Saraswati, who is the goddess of knowledge, is presented as a kavitvam or a lyrical poem. It is in Vagadhishwari Ragam and Adi Talam. Ladies and gentlemen, Saraswati Kavitvam.
प्रणवादि अक्षरमणि मादिनि भारति पुस्तकधारिणि भगवति
प्रणवादि अक्षरमणि मादिनि भारति पुस्तकधारिणि भगवति प्रणवादि अक्षरमणि मादिनि भारति पुस्तकधारिणि भगवति
तजं तजं तकदिमि तकदि तजं तजं तकदिमि तजं तकदि तजं तजं ॐ तजं तकुन्दरि किट तक तरि किट तरि किट वीणा धारिणि तरि किट तों तरि किट श्वेताम्बरधरि तों तरि किट नं तरि किट सकल कलामयि नं तरि किट सत्त्वगुणमयि Tarikita taka tonga nanga takitta tarikatom
Tongida namgida taka tarikida taka tonga nanga takitam tonga
Shweta padmasini hamsa vahini Sarigama padani nada tarangini
Shweta padmasini hamsa vahini Sarigama padani nada tarangini
Soham hamsa hamsa Soham Paramahamsa Muni Swasa Nivasam
Soham Hamsa Hamsa Soham Paramahamsa Muni Swasa Nivasam
Dittam Digutam Takidatam Takademi Takunda Kidataka Shvetam Shubhatam Davartam Takademi Takunda Radanam Induvadanam Mandahasanam Padmacharanam Atmanitya Pradayini Abhignanashini Suvasini Vani Jaya Jaya Vani Jaya Jaya Vani Jaya Jaya
Vani Jaya Jaya Vani Jaya Jaya Takudilnam Tagadilnam Tarikudu Tagadagatam Digi 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 Tagadagatam Digi 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 Takudiku Takita Tom Kita Kita Tagitam Nangi Kita Tagadiku Tam Tadam Nangi Kita Tagadiku Tam Tadai Nangi Kita Tagadiku Tagadam 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 Tam ಕುಂದೇಂದು ತುಷಾರ ಹಾರದವಳ ಕುಂದೇಂದು ತುಷಾರ ಹಾರದವಳ ಶುಭ್ರ ವಸ್ತ್ರ ಮಂದಿತಕರ ಶ್ವೇತ ಪದ್ಮಾಸನ ಯಾ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಅಚ್ಯುತ ಶಂಕರ ಪ್ರವೃತ್ತಿಭಿಃ ದೇವೈ ಸದಾ ಪೂಜಿತಾ ಮಾಂ ಪಾತು ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಭಗವತಿ ನಿಶೇಷ ಜಾಡ್ಯಪರ ನಿಶೇಷ
Our next item is Varnam. Traditionally, the centerpiece of an Arangetram, Varnam blends Nritta, pure rhythmic dance, and Abhinaya, dramatics, to produce a descriptive and colorful narrative. Today's Varnam emphasizes the Navarasa, or the 9 expressive states codified in Bharatanatyam, with vivid narratives of Devi. For that reason, it is also called the Navarasa Varnam. Angayar Kanni, a beautiful composition of violin maestro Lalgudi Sri G. Jayaraman in the Tamil language. I invite Akshaya to demonstrate salient portions of the Varnam as it traverses the Navarasa, or the 9 expressive states. Angayar Kanni Anandam Kundale. Meenakshi appears as the beautiful daughter of King Malayadhwaja Pandian. She fights many battles with her battalions of chariots, horsemen, and elephant warriors, and emerges victorious. Such victory brings her great joy, or Anandam. Shringaram, or love. On one of her conquests, she meets Shiva and stands mesmerized in love, or Shringaram. Nani kunindu ilanagai sinda nindral. Adbhutam, or wonder. When Shiva burns to ashes the god of love, or overcomes the god of death. Erittan Maranai, Kalal Udaittan Kalanai. Hasyam, or mirth. When she sees Shiva pretend to be a laborer carrying loads on his head as commanded, but gets punished when found sleeping at work. Pittukku man sumandu. Bhibatsam or revulsion. When Devi sees that Daksha disrespects Shiva, her consort, Patiyai Madiyada Dakshan. Raudram or rage. As Mahakali, she rides a lion and vanquishes many asuras. Bhayanakam or dread. When Shiva drinks the primordial poison to save the earth, Devi is shocked and fears for him. Alakala Visham Aran Aranda. Karunyam or compassion. Who else but Devi who is compassionate as a mother to a child? Thai pol ittaranithanil. Shantam or tranquility. Devi as the universal mother. She bestows peace, prosperity, health, and abundance for all. Angayar Kanni in Raga Malika and Adi Talam, a unique Navarasa Varnam by violin maestro Lalgudi G. Jayaraman.
Angayar Kanni Anandam Kundale Angayar Kanni Anandam Kundale Disayengum Veldeve Divadi Juni Nare
talangu taka diku taka ta dinkina dom ta di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta ka di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ta da na ta ja nu ta ri ni ta kun da ri ki ta ka ta di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta ka di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta ka ta di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ta da na ta ja nu ta di mi ta kun da ri ki ta ka ta di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta ka di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta ka ta di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ta da na ta ja nu ta di mi ta kun da ri ki ta ka ta di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta ka di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta ka ta di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ta da na ta ja nu ta di mi ta kun da ri ki ta ka di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta ka di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta ka ta di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ta da na ta ja nu ta di mi ta kun da ri ki ta ka ta di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta ka di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta ka ta di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ta da na ta ja nu ta di mi ta kun da ri ki ta ka ta di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta ka di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta ka ta di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ta da na ta ja nu ta di mi ta kun da ri ki ta ka ta di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta ka di ta ka na ka jam ta ri ki ta ka ta di ta ka na ka di ta ka na ka ta ri ta da na ta ja nu ta di mi ta di tom nam ta di ta kir ta kir tom di ta kir ta kir tom ta kir ta kir tom kir ta kir tom ta di ta ka na ka di ta ka na ka ta ri ta da na ta ja nu ta di mi ta di tom nam ta di ta kir ta kir tom di ta kir ta kir tom ta kir ta kir tom kir ta kir tom ta di ta ka na ka di ta ka na ka ta ri ta da na ta ja nu ta di mi ta di tom nam ta di ta kir ta kir tom di ta kir ta kir tom ta kir ta kir tom kir ta kir tom ta ri tom Talang gutakadi kutakada dingina dum ta dhanna ta hata jam takundari kida takata ta dhimi sadvinta hata jam tari kida takata ta dhanna ta hata jam takundari kida takata ta dhimi sadvinta hata jam tari kida takata ta dhana tari kida takata ta jonu tari kida takata ta dhana ta jonu ta dhimi ta kita ta dhana ta jonu ta dhimi ta kita ta dhana ta jonu ta dhimi ta kita ta ditta kita tari tom ta dhimi ta kita ta ditta kita tari tom ta dhimi ta kita ta ditta kita tari tom talangu takadiku takata dinkina tom tatta kitta tahata jam tarita. Trigata talangu takata kitta tahata jam taritai. Trigata talangu takata kitta tahata jam tari takata kitta tahata jam tari tatta kitta takata kitta trigata trigata tatta kitta kirtam tatta kitta tahata jam tarita. Trigata talangu takata kitta tahata jam taritai. Trigata talangu takata kitta tahata jam tari takata kitta tahata jam tari tatta kitta takata kitta trigata trigata tatta kitta taritom tatte talangu takate talangu nakate talangu kirtike talangu 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 trigata talangu talangu top takati kitta taritom talangu talangu trigata talangu talangu tom takati kitta taritom talangu talangu trigata talangu talangu tom takati kitta taritom.
கையால் அசைத்திடவே Sarvanandamaya Chakravasini Shrilalitambike Shadanam Shadanam Amma Urumadipukam Aruviri Unnagaitavai Evinurube Unnai Yenvalum Tudipam Avaniyal ஒற்றுமை அறிவாற்றலும் அமைதியானந்தம் ஐஸ்வர்யமும் அருள்வாய் சாந்த ஸ்வரூபிணி சாந்த ஸ்வரூபிணி சரணமம்மா சாந்த ஸ்வரூபிணி சரணம் Shanta Swarupini Meenakshi Shanta Swarupini Meenakshi Meenakshi
At this time, we'll take a 20-minute break. Please feel free to step out, stretch your legs, and do not bring back any food or drinks inside the auditorium. We'll start the program in 20 minutes. Thank you. Check. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. At this time, I would like to invite Akshaya's friends Vaishali and Srinitha to the podium to say a few words. Vaishali and Srinitha.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Srinitha. I remember when I met Akshaya, the first thing I noticed about her was her dedication to the art of Bharatanatyam. She always came prepared to class by knowing every dance step by heart, every story by line, and every detail on point. Her posture and Natya Rambam are always in place, and she manages to dance so effortlessly and elegantly. But that's only one side of Akshaya. She can get a little silly. She always randomly bursts into laughter. She says the word epic after every 2 words, and she finds amusement in everything, even the most unfunny things. Akshaya and I have been in the same dance group for almost 6 years. I would look forward to seeing her every week in dance class to every day in school. Sophomore year lunch with Akshaya was my favorite part of the school day because all we did was gossip and eat cookies from the vending machine, and the Bap's Temple chips she made us eat every time she brought them. I'm so grateful to have Akshaya as one of my best friends, and I'm so proud of her for coming to the stage of her life. I love her so much, and I wish her the best for this milestone. Thank you.
I first saw Akshaya at a joint group dance workshop 4 years ago. We were in different dance groups, and from an outside perspective, we couldn't be any more different. I was trying to hide away in the back corner to avoid getting called on, while Akshaya was front and center and eager to volunteer. I distinctly remember how she demonstrated an 8-count step that was so simple, but she was able to make it seem so graceful. I was left in awe. The entire car ride back home from class, I raved to my mom about her talent and elegance. I didn't even know her name at the time, but after watching her dance, she was impossible to forget. Now I'm lucky enough to call her my best friend, except now I have the burden of writing this epic speech. But in all seriousness, I really did luck out. Akshaya and I have been in the same dance group for 3 years, and we have had multiple classes together in school. Akshaya's outgoing and bubbly personality makes it so easy to talk to her, and we became friends instantly. Her humor always shines through, and she never fails to make me laugh, which is something even our chemistry teacher can attest to. One day in class, we were laughing so hard we got sent to the back of the room, and even after we got yelled at and did our walk of shame there, we weren't able to hold in our laughter. Beyond her sense of humor, she's incredibly smart, passionate, and driven. She has such a strong work ethic and is one of the most humble people I have ever met. Since she'll never brag about herself, it's a good thing she put me up here because I could do it for hours on end. Akshaya has not only been an inspiration to me as a dancer, but also as a person. She has encouraged me to leave the back corner of the class and even practice more than once a month. I'm truly so proud of everything she's accomplished. Just by the excitement and smile on her face whenever she would show me a new step Vanitha auntie taught her, I could tell how much this means to her. Even though her Arangetram hasn't allowed us to hang out as often, it was definitely worth the wait. Seeing the hundreds of hours she's put into this finally coming alive has been so rewarding, and I know I'll be crying by the end. I love you so much. Thank you.
Now that was epic. Thank you, girls. We begin our second half with a Veeravalli by Akshaya Ayyah in Tamil. Veeravallis are light, breezy pieces that are commentaries on human emotions, social interactions, and common situations that make up our lives and preoccupations. In this piece, we see a Nayika who just heard that her rival has been gossiping about her. So, she talks to her friend about her rival. She says condescendingly, "So, I have heard that she speaks ill of me. Why won't she say these things? Aduvum solluval, aval anegam solluval." She'll say this and even more. Aval meedu kutram ennadi? It's not her fault, you see. She can't help it. After all, she was nobody. She used to come to me asking to borrow jewelry, clothes, and all that. But look at her today. Gone are those days when she was wanting. Now she has a 2-storied house, a fine bungalow, right in front of my eyes. Not that I've seen it myself, but I hear it's furnished very richly, with beautiful furniture and cushions. Did you notice? She herself wears expensive silk saris, and she struts around like she's God's gift to earth. If you ask me, sure, she'll say this and even more. You know what? It's not her fault that she's become so haughty. Remember the days when she didn't have enough money to even buy cheap black beads for herself? Today, oh my, she sports such expensive jewelry, clothes, and walks around flaunting her wealth. Such is life. She had nowhere to go. Now she has maid servants, guards, attendants, and get this, she even has healthy cattle for fresh milk. Is it any wonder she has let this go to her head? Surely she will gossip about me and even more. But you know what? I don't care. அதுவும் சொல்லுவாள், அவள் அநேகம் சொல்லுவாள். அவள் மீது குற்றம் என்னடி? In Saurashtram Ragam Aditalam.
சொல்லுவாள் அவள் மீது குற்றம் என்னடி அதுவும் சொல்லுவாள் அவள் அநேகம் சொல்லுவாள் அவள் மீது குற்றம் என்னடி அடியே போடி அவள் மீது குற்றம் என்னடி அதுவும் சொல்லுவாள் அவள் அநேகம் சொல்லுவாள் அவள் மீது குற்றம் என்னடி அடியே போடி அவள் மீது குற்றம் என்னடி அதுவும் சொல்லுவாள் அவள் அநேகம் சொல்லுவாள் அவள் மீது குற்றம்
Let's behold the divine sight of young Rama, the darling child of Kaushalya. Let's behold the beautiful sight of Kalyana Rama, the handsome groom who held the hand of Sita to our delight. Let's behold the grand sight of Pattabhirama, the just ruler who adorns the golden throne of Ayodhya as his brothers, mothers, seers, and sages watch in adulation. Kolam Karnavarir, a Tamil composition by Ambujam Krishna in Natakurinji Ragam and Aditalam.
கானகம் ஏறி கண்டகவன முனிவரபயம் இது தந்தை சொல் கேட்டு கானகம் ஏறி கண்டகவன முனிவரபயம் இது தஞ்சமென்ற இருவர்க்கு அஞ்சலியருளி தஞ்சமென்ற இருவர்க்கு
jam jam tarita taka janaku ditta taka janaku taka dimita kuku takita ditta tatta jam jam tarita taka janaku ditta taka janaku taka dimita kuku takita ditta takku din nam takita taka janaku kuku takita ding ding gu dig janaku tatti takku din nam takita taka janaku kuku takita ding ding gu dig janaku tatti tatta jam jam tarita ta jam jam tarita taka ta jam jam tarita jam jam tarita taka janaku taka dimita taka takita tadingidato takita tadingidato takita tadingidato
dadani gol magvura dashamukani dadani gol magvura dashamukani kanujar muvat uneshura anjaneyan padam kagan kanujar muvat uneshura anjaneyan
Now that we have seen young Rama, it's time to see. In our next piece, little Krishna is seen preparing to go out to play with his friends in the village outskirts in the hot sun. His mother Yashoda disapproves and tries to convince him into staying back by offering him different treats like milk, rock sugar candy, creamy butter, all his favorites. It's a delicious dilemma. Any other time, Krishna would have totally given in. But this was playtime with friends. So Krishna refuses. No milk, no candy. I just want to go out and play. Yashoda thinks of a reason for him to stay. There are thieves in the forest outskirts who might attack you, Krishna. Really, Mom? Krishna asks nonchalantly. Was there ever a thief that could outsmart another thief like me? Yashoda warns, but Krishna, on the Govardhana mountain, there are mighty animals that might scare you. Krishna responds, Mother, the animals love me. They usually come to listen to my music. If they come in packs threatening me, I'll defeat them. Finally, Yashoda uses the ultimate argument. What do I say if your father asks where his dear son went? Krishna says playfully, oh, that's so easy. You should tell him. I'm playing in the streets with my friends and I'll be back in an instant. This heartwarming exchange is a traditional Sindhu by Oothakadu Venkata Kavi, a brilliant poet and pioneering composer in Carnatic music from the 18th century. Maadu Mekkum Kanne Inadi Thalam.
மாடமேக்கும் கண்ணே நீ போக வேண்டாம் சொன்னேன் 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 காய்ச்சின பாலும் தரேன் கற்கண்டு சீனி தரேன் கை நிறைய வெண்ணெய் தரேன் கையில் நின்னை போக வேண்டாம் காய்ச்சின பாலும் தரேன் கற்கண்டு சீனி தரேன் கை நிறைய வெண்ணெய் தரேன் கையில் நின்னை போக வேண்டாம் மாடமேக்கும் கண்ணே நீ போக வேண்டாம் சொன்னேன் காய்ச்சின பாலும் வேண்டாம் கல்கண்டே சீனி வேண்டாம் உல்லாசமாய் மாட வைத்து ஒரு நொடியில் திரும்பிடுவேன் போக வேண்டும் தாயே தடை சொல்லாதே நீயே காய்ச்சின பாலும் வேண்டாம் சபை மாற வேண்டும் ஒரு நொடியில் திரும்பிடுவேன் போக வேண்டும் தாயே தடை சொல்லாதே நீயே யமுனா நதி கரையில் எப்பொழுது கல்வர் பயம் யமுனா நதி கரையில் எப்பொழுதும் கல்வர் பயம் கல்வர் வந்து உன்னை அடித்தால் கலங்கிடுவாய் கண்மணியே கல்வர் வந்து உன்னை அடித்தால் கலங்கிடுவாய் கண்மணியே மாடு மேய்க்கும் கண்ணே நீ போக வேண்டாம் சொன்னேன் கல்வருக்கு கல்வர் உண்டோ கண்டடுனோ சொல்லும் அம்மா கல்வருக்கு கல்வர் உண்டோ கண்டடுனோ சொல்லும் அம்மா கல்வர் வந்து என்னை அடித்தால் கண்ட துண்டமா கேடுவேன் கல்வர் வந்து என்னை அடித்தால் கண்ட துண்டம் கண்டதுடமா கேடுவேன் போக வேண்டும் தாயே தடை சொல்லாதே நீயே கோவர்தனகிரியில் கோரமான மிருகங்கள் உண்டு கோவர்தனகிரியில் கோரமான மிருகங்கள் உண்டு கோவர்தனகிரியில் கோரமான மிருகங்கள் உண்டு சிங்கப்புலி கரடி வந்தால் கலங்கிடுவாய் கண்மணியே சிங்கப்புலி கரடி வந்தால் கலங்கிடுவாய் கண்மணியே மாயமேகும் கண்ணே நீ போக வேண்டாம் சொன்னேன் காட்டு மிருகங்கள் எல்லாம் என்னை கண்டால் ஓடி வரும் காட்டு மிருகங்கள் எல்லாம் என்னை கண்டால் ஓடி வரும் என்னை கண்டால் ஓடி வரும் கூட்டம் கூட்டமாக வந்தா வேட்டையாடி ஜெயித்திடுவேன் கூட்டம் கூட்டமாக வந்தா வேட்டையாடி ஜெயித்திடுவேன் போக வேண்டும் தாயே தடை சொல்லாதே நீயே பச்சமுள்ள நந்த கோபன் பாலனெங்க என்று கேட்டால் பச்சமுள்ள நந்த கோபன் பச்சமுள்ள நந்த கோபன் பாலனெங்க என்று கேட்டால் மெல்ல பதில் சொல்வேனடா என்னுடைய கண்மணியே என்ன பதில் சொல்வேனடா என்னுடைய கண்மணியே மாடமேக்கும் கண்ணே நீ போக வேண்டாம் சொன்னேன் பாலருடன் வீதியிலே பந்தாண்டுதான் என்று சொல்லேன் ஓடி வந்து நின்றிடுவேன் பாலருடன் வீதியிலே பந்தாண்டுதான் என்று சொல்லேன் தேடி நீயும் வருவதற்குள் ஓடி வந்து நின்றிடுவேன் போக வேண்டும் தாயே தடை சொல்லாதே நீயே போக வேண்டும் தாயே தடை சொல்லாதே நீயே போக வேண்டும் தாயே
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been having a wonderful musical treat as well today. At this point, I request our musicians who've been providing such good oral treat for a brief musical interlude. Thank you. Thanks to our artists for that wonderful musical interlude. After that lifting piece of Krishna, we now present our final item, Tilana. This item focuses on nritta or pure dance. Its emphasis is on complex rhythm patterns and elegant phrases. This is a composition of Puchi Srinivasa Iyengar. Following the Tilana, our presentation concludes with the Mangalam. Please remain seated after the Mangalam for the conclusion of the program. Ladies and gentlemen, Tilana in Purna Chandrika Ragam Aditalam.
Tom tom da 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 ni da da tom tom da 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 tom da 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 ni da 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 ni tom da 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 tom da 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 ni da 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 ni tom da 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 tom da 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 మహిమలను తెలిసి చరణమని కలకోరి వచ్చిది గనుక నీదు మహిమలను తెలిసి చరణమని కలకోరి వచ్చిది గనుక నాదు చింతలను వేగదీర్చిన నాగనాదుడను సురవర సదయనాదు చింతలను వేగదీర్చిన నాగనాదుడను సురవర సదయ నీదు మహిమలను తెలిసి చరణమని కలకోరి వచ్చిది గనుక నాదు చింతలను వేగదీర్చిన నాగనాదుడను సురవర సదయదా తగితమ పద పమది తగజను గమ పద జను గమ పద పద నంద బసని సని జను ద సని సని పద ద సని పగి తగ జను గని గిన దో ద ద ద ద ద ఓం ద ద ద ద கருணை
All right, one more time for Akshaya. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure and honor to introduce our artists for the day and recognize them individually for giving us such melodious music under a wonderful concert treat. On Nattuvangam, we have Guru Srimati Vanitha Veeravalli. Vanitha Veeravalli is one of the most established names amongst Bharatanatyam communities in the Midwest. She is the founder and artistic director of Bharatam Academy of Dance Arts, a premier institution in Naperville, Illinois, dedicated to continually nurturing the ancient art of Bharatanatyam. Vanitha has over 3 decades of performance and teaching experience. Each of her students is a testament to her deep-rooted lineage of Kalakshetra, energetic Pandanallur style, and her innate eye for grace and nuances. Vanitha has choreographed many productions, including Anya, the Other, exploring Indian heritage narratives in new perspective, and Palam, Bridges Across, experimenting with cross-cultural stories and rhythms. Vanitha's creative and elegant choreography have earned her many honor grants, including the Master Artist Award from the state of Illinois multiple times. In 2013, she also received the Acharya Kala Vipanchi Award for Excellence in Arts Education from the renowned musician Padma Vibhushan Dr. M. Balamurali Krishna. In 2017, Vanitha received Dr. Saraswati Award for Excellence in Arts Education at the renowned Music and Dance Festival, Chennai, India. Vanitha has served on select judges panel by the invitation of Illinois Arts Council. As a torch-bearer of classical traditions, Vanitha strives to kindle in her students the joy of self-expression through Bharatanatyam. To this end, she shares not only the dance form with her pupils, but also its rich cultural context and allied skills. She believes in building holistic awareness so as to nurture art connoisseurs as much as artists. To that end, Bharatam dancers help foster greater awareness of this art form through annual showcase performances, corporate presentations, community education, outreach program, and Arangetram. Today, Vanitha and Bharatam dancers are well-recognized ambassadors of our rich culture. Ladies and gentlemen, Guru Vanitha Veeravalli. Our vocalist is Sutikshana Veeravalli. Sutikshana Veeravalli is a performing Carnatic vocalist and senior dancer in Bharatam, brought up in Naperville. She receives her Carnatic training from Kalaimamani Dr. R. Surya Prakash and Bharatanatyam from Srimati Vanitha Veeravalli. Sutikshana has been pursuing both music and dance for over 20 years. She takes joy in teaching both arts herself and intends to continue lifelong. Her performances across North America and India have earned her several accolades by renowned art institutes, most notably as a participant in Madras Music Academy's Spirit of Youth and HCL series and endowment concert, Special Commendation Award from Bharat Kalachar and Yuva Kala Vipanchi from Vipanchi Natyalaya. Sutikshana also connects music and dance with her work as a recent graduate of Boston University's Masters in Special Education. She is currently a high school teacher in the Boston School District. In addition to her concert performances, Sutikshana contributes regularly to her Indian arts communities through Care Spaces, the first not-for-profit in this community that aims to provide tangible measures for a safer and more equitable workspace. Sutikshana Veeravalli. Our Mridangist, Shri Ram Shankar Babu Govindarajan. Shri Ram Shankar Babu is a renowned Mridangam artist. He's been certified Vadya Visharada Diploma in Mridangam at Tamil Nadu Government Music College, Adayar, Chennai, under the guidance of Mridangam lecturer Shri V.P. Ramadas. He has also taken advanced training from Ghatam Vidwan Shri N. Govindarajan. He is a recipient of Government of India Scholarship, Department of Culture for further training in Mridangam during the year 2000 to 2001. He has received the following awards. Titled Satya Layajala Sundaram by Srimati Anita Guha's Bharatanjali School of Dance in the year 2007. Endowment Prize Shruti Laya Kendra from Guru Karaikudi R. Mani, Mridangam Maestro. The award Mitra Bandham by Divyanjali School of Dance, Chennai during their Silver Jubilee celebrations in February 2020. Our Mridangist, Shri Ram Shankar Babu Govindarajan. Our violinist, Karthik Ayyah. Karthik Ayyah is a disciple of the renowned violinist, Srimati Lalgudi Vijayalakshmi. He began his violin lessons with Srimati Lalgudi Vijayalakshmi and has been under her tutelage for the past 16 years. Karthik is a young but mature practitioner of his school, having imbibed the Lalgudi Bani of the legendary Sri Lalgudi Jayaraman with all its nuances. Lalgudi Vijayalakshmi has carefully provided optimal learning techniques and developed him to achieve this level of mastery and proficiency both in layam and melody. Karthik continues to inspire many young artists. Karthik is also proficient in vocal. He had his initial training in vocal under Srimati Vasanthi Ayyar of Chicago. His keen sense of laya and raga bhavam makes him a sought-after accompanist for music concerts as well as dance productions. Currently, Karthik is a sophomore at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, majoring in physics. Karthik also trains in Western violin techniques since his high school and has been part of the prestigious Chicago Youth Symphony Orchestra. Karthik Ayyah. And finally, our flautist, Varshini Narayanan. Varshini Narayanan has been studying the Carnatic flute since the age of 12 under the guidance of Maestro Sri Shashank. Since then, she's performed in many concerts, Arangetrams, and competitions throughout the United States. Varshini graduated from Princeton University in 2016 and is currently pursuing a joint PhD in ethnomusicology and theater and performance studies at the University of Chicago. In addition to the flute, Varshini is an accomplished vocalist and has studied Carnatic singing under the tutelage of D.B. Ashwin, as well as training and performing extensively in opera, choral music, and jazz. Varshini Narayanan. Thank you. It's my pleasure now to invite Akshaya's guru, Srimati Vanitha Veeravalli, to the podium to say a few words.
Let's give Akshaya a big hand of applause. Namaskaram. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoyed the evening's Bharatanatyam Arangetram by Akshaya Ayyah. Akshaya, my congratulations to you on completing your Arangetram today. One more round. It has been an absolute pleasure training Akshaya for her Arangetram. Akshaya, as a student of Bharatanatyam, scored high in many readiness factors related to training for an Arangetram, even before I had the initial conversation with her parents about doing an Arangetram. She has always displayed discipline to practice regularly what she learns in each class, paid attention to details as she is learning, observing good body posture, intuitive rhythm sense, ability to internalize the meaning of the lyrics and express herself and act out different characters convincingly. Today, through her Navarasa Varnam, portraying the 9 emotions as Devi, as the Naika, grudging about the other woman's good fortunes in Adum Solluval, and playing the role of Krishna and Yashoda in Maadu Mekkum Kanne. You would have noticed how well she has internalized each character she portrayed. Her ability to grasp and remember the intricacies of rhythm is also very commendable. Overall, her nritya, and natya skills are very well developed. As I always say, the student can train in this art, but it is even more important that the art go through the student. Arangetram is truly a self-discovery process for each performer, expanding one's boundaries and capabilities. And we saw that in Akshaya today. It has been a joy to see Akshaya evolve into a more matured dancer through this training. Akshaya, I wish you the very best and continued joy of dance. In this process, it has been a pleasant experience getting to know Meena and Kannan further and working with them to prepare for this day. Thank you, Meena and Kannan. Our accompanying artists, Sutikshna Veeravalli on vocals, Sri Ram Shankar Babu Govindarajan on Mridangam, Karthik Iyer on violin, and Varshini Narayanan on flute, made the evening a joyous one for everyone present here with their creative contribution and talent. Bharatam is delighted to have Ram Shankar Babu, an eminent mridangist from Chennai, as part of our orchestra here this season for the first time. His enthusiasm and passion for accompanying as percussionist to enhance the experience for the dancer and the audience was very evident today. Today he played the mridangam, pakwaj, udukkai, and kanjira at different times through the recital to provide special effects. It takes a lot of effort and planning to handle these many traditional percussion instruments. A special thanks to Ram Shankar Babu for his efforts. My thanks to theatre manager Adam, who with his team of Oswego East students provided good audio and lighting support for the recital. I greatly appreciate the effort of Bharatamani Risha Singh in handling the lighting cues for this evening's recital. My thanks also to Priya Sriram for being a wonderful MC this evening. I appreciate you all, the audience, for joining us this evening. Thank you. And now back to Akshaya. Congratulations on your Bharatanatyam Arangetram, and I look forward to seeing you continue your journey with Bharatanatyam for more years to come. Akshaya, today it is my pleasure to present the certificate of Bharatamani. It reads, Bharatam Academy of Dance Arts, in recognition of successful completion of amalgam, traditional repertoire and performance of Bharatanatyam Arangetram, awards the certificate of Bharatamani to Akshaya Ayyah, Saturday, July 15th, 2023.
Thank you, Guru Vanitha Veeravalli. Guess who's next? I now invite Akshaya to say a few words. Star of the day.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to my Arangetram. Your presence and support means so much to me. I don't think I would be dancing today if it weren't for Vanitha auntie. When I first came to her as a quiet 9-year-old, I really couldn't see myself dancing long term. But just 1 year at Bharatam, learning from her, made me realize that I wanted to continue dancing for the rest of my life. Over the last 8 years, Vanitha auntie has pushed me to learn and grow beyond what I thought was possible. I'll deeply cherish the one-on-one time that I've gotten to spend with her over the last year, in which I've gotten to observe how she pays attention to the smallest details that seem insignificant but make a huge difference in dance. She knows how to challenge me, but also give me support when I don't feel up to it. In many ways, she's like a second mother. But beyond just the art form of Bharatanatyam, she has taught me the value of hard work and resilience, and is easily one of the biggest inspirations and comforts in my life. And I cannot wait to continue dancing under her guidance. I'd also like to take this time to thank my first guru, Pooja Auntie, for initiating my journey in dance when I was just 5. Thank you to Madhav and Uncle for all of your advice and support along the way, making sure everything ran smoothly. Thank you, Sutikshna Akka, for all of your guidance and for lending us your beautiful voice today. Ever since you taught 5 of us Shiva Kama Sundari in your basement one summer, I've always looked up to you. You are truly a huge inspiration for all of us. Thank you, Ram Shankar Mama, Karthik, and Varshini Akka for being such an encouraging and welcoming orchestra. While I was definitely nervous in the beginning, working with you was a joy for me, and I deeply appreciate your creativity and flexibility. Thank you, Ambika Auntie, Shubha Auntie, Anu Auntie, Sudha Auntie, Anita Auntie, Surisha Auntie, and Srilata Auntie for all of your help backstage and in the green room with coordination and planning, decorations, as well as your help earlier during the photo shoot. Thank you, Gayatri Auntie, Sudha Auntie, Priya Auntie, Radha Auntie, and Padmaja Auntie for helping out with foyer decor. Also, thank you, Priya Auntie, for being an excellent MC. Thank you to all of the girls in my dance group, Vaisali, Srinitha, Vamshika, Ranjani, Viksha, Dia, and Shranya, as well as senior dancers for their encouragement. Sanjana and Samyukta were so helpful backstage, calming my nerves before I went out. And Tanya, Lee, and Chaitra were also mutually supportive throughout this process, and I cannot wait to watch them in the coming days. I could not have done this Arangetram without the support of my Amma and Appa, who have devoted countless hours to my dance journey. Whether it be driving me an hour to class all the way from Schaumburg when I was younger, taking the extra time to explain the meaning of a Sahithyam to me, giving me full body massages on demand, or making sure I'm well fed and prepared before class. Amma has spent many nights on call with India, coordinating costumes, jewelry, and invitations, among other things. And the cultural background which they have provided me with since a very young age has proved to be so valuable throughout this process. And this journey would not have been possible without their blessing. My sister, who's always been by my side regardless of what I'm doing, has given me so much valuable advice and company along the way and makes everything more enjoyable. She also made the website and the dining center pieces for this event. This Arangetram took an army of people to plan and coordinate. I'd like to thank all of our family members who have traveled from far to come here. Once again, thank you everyone for coming out and showing your support today. Thank you.
Thank you, Akshaya. That was wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been my pleasure being your MC today at Akshaya's Arangetram, sharing information about the recital. Thank you for your attention. I now request Akshaya's parents, Mrs. Meena Krishnan and Mr. Kannanayya, to the podium for concluding remarks. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today, gracing this occasion. It means a lot to us, our family, Akshaya, for being here to support and encourage her during the debut presentation. Your presence made this show much more memorable to us. Thank you again. And I hope you all had a good time with this wonderful program. First and foremost, we wish to express our immense gratitude to Guru Srimati Vanitha Veeravalli for sharing her art generously and training Akshaya. Also, at this moment, we fondly remember the early days of Akshaya, her first guru, Guru Puja Amit Parvaje, for sowing the seeds of interest in this wonderful classical art. Although they couldn't join us today in person, Guru Puja, I know you are watching from Seattle. Thank you for the friendship and teaching to Akshaya back in the early days. We still remember the day we brought Akshaya to Guru Vanitha Veeravalli. Once Guru Vanitha ascertained the level Akshaya was in, what followed was a remarkable journey for more than 10 years. Srimati Vanitha Veeravalli took Akshaya under her wings and has been her guru, like Akshaya said, her mother and a friend and a philosopher at the same time. As first-generation immigrants, we parents often talk about how best we can provide the best of both worlds, India and the US, to our children. And this has not been an easy thing to do at all. Guru Srimati Vanitha Veeravalli makes this happen effortlessly, as we parents witnessed how Akshaya not only learned Bharatanatyam, and also assimilated the Indian cultural values to go with. This helped her develop the personality and the understanding of the Indian culture to go with the best value of American society, and that will keep her in good stead in her life in this beautiful country. Thank you, Guru Vanitha Veeravalli. Guru Vanitha's dedicated coaching, constant encouragement, beautiful way of explaining the steps, and patience helped Akshaya achieve her goal today. I would like to share some wonderful remarks made by a gentleman on this very stage a few years back. You know, the occasion was the Arangetram of his granddaughter, and he had arrived from India for the occasion. The only other thing I vaguely remember about this gentleman, he was probably a retired executive from one of the premier research or defense organizations in India. He was asked to say a few words, and those words were etched in my memory all these years, and I wanted to share with you as well. The gentleman said, Guru Srimati Vanitha Veeravalli, almost always we parents bring you some rocks, some pebbles, not knowing what is exactly in them. It is you, the Guru, patiently sort them out, giving each one the necessary shine, polish, returning them as a gem. And some could be rubies and sapphires and diamonds, whatever they are, that we didn't see in the beginning at all. And only a guru could accomplish this. And for that, we are always grateful to your contribution to the Indian American community. And those were his words, and I couldn't agree more with it. We would also like to extend our thanks to Mr. Madhavan, who has been a role model in how he manages the demands of the dance school, his own family, his own work and career. His sincerity and commitment to see through the planning and the program, I wish I have that poise that Mr. Madhavan shows at all times. It is truly a blessing to know him all these years, and thank you, Mr. Madhavan, for everything you do. We thank the members of the Bharatam Orchestra, Sudikshna on vocal, Sri Ramshankar Babu on mridangam, Sri Akshaya Ayyah on violin, and Srimati Varshini Narayanan on flute for their wonderful performance today. Sudikshna, we have been following your musical journey for so long that when I open my YouTube app, it always shows me a concert of yours. Your presentation of the Meenakshi Varnam, Angerkani Varnam, and the ending, and the Bilahari and the Hussaini that you yourself explained to me, and the Atana, all of them in that Varnam, moved our hearts and touched our soul today. Thank you so much. Sri Rambabu sir, the layam, the rhythm that came through your hands that helped punctuate Akshaya's movement was a pure joy to hear and watch today. Not to forget the special effects and the creativity in producing the nadam we heard today. We also appreciate you overcoming the logistical issues and difficulties with the weather to be here with us to make this event happen. Thank you so much, Sri Ram Babu sir. What I said of Sudikshna is also true for Karthik Ayyah. We have been followers of your violin and your Pani, the great Lalgudi lineage, the golden standard for Carnatic music and violin, stamping your creative style to go with it. It was wonderful to hear today, and it was a wonderful musical presentation from you today. Thank you so much, Karthik Ayyah. Srimati Varshini, our family instantly fell in love with the flute first time we heard last year, to the extent Akshaya briefly contemplated learning flute as well if possible. The melodies you produce on solo often magically and instantly transport me to the world of nature, where I see peacocks dancing, cuckoo birds chirping, and hear the Krishna Ganam being played out there. Thank you for being here and supporting Akshaya today. And someday, I'm looking forward to an ensemble with all of you joining together and producing an ensemble, a creative program of some kind. I'm really looking forward to it. We thank our MC, Ms. Priya Sriram, for her wonderful narration and conducting the performance in a smooth, efficient manner. Yes, Priya took some special efforts to dedicate her to ensure the successful completion of this program. So thank you so much, Priya Sriram. We thank the Oswego East School management for letting us use this exceptional facility. We thank auditorium managers, Adam, Stephanie, and rest of the technical team for their excellent support in setting up lights and sound management and smooth running of the show. Thank you, Risha Singh, for the lighting plans as well. And we extend our thanks to the students of Bharatam and dance mates of Akshaya for the support you have been to Akshaya all these, running up to the event all these days. Thank you so much. We thank Mr. Kumar for the photography today, and Mr. Biju and Biju's wife, actually, and the partner that are managing the video cameras today for the videography. Both Biju's team and Kumar accommodated and adjusted to our special requests, some last-minute changes to make this event happen. So thank you so much for Biju and Kumar, Biju's team and Kumar. We also thank our family in India, my brother-in-law Hari and his wife Prabha, for all the help they extended from India, be it the invitations or the costumes, just to have them available in a timely manner so that this program could go through. At this point, we would like to thank all our friends from the bottom of our hearts for their excellent support in planning, organizing, and executing this grand event. Our special thanks to our Arangetram batchmates, and we have 4 such programs this year. Ambika Prasad family and Shubha Ganesh family and Shobha Mahadev family for the team support. Thank you, families, for constantly checking and coordinating throughout the last 2 months. And thank you, Shubha, for the decorations you have magically come up with on the front side. Ever since we announced this event, our friends have been inquiring for almost a year now. Vijay, Anita Vijay in particular, had insisted on coordinating the planning and day's tasks that relieved us quite a bit. Same with Anita for being constantly encouraging Meena throughout the year. Thank you for everything you have supported us with and helped with. Thank you. Our friends that helped and doubled as volunteers as well, it's a long list. I'm afraid I would be missing some of them if I start referring to their names. But the friend circle has been providing almost anything that we wanted. Now I regret not asking them for a Mercedes-Benz to drive around. Yes, some of them took the concerns to themselves and took over the planning, and one day even knocked on my door, and that was around 9 p.m. at night, demanding to know the steps that I have taken so far because I was looking very relaxed and the event is hardly a week away. And I told them, it's precisely because of friends like them, I don't have to be too concerned, because they are thinking and feeling what I need to do, and which is a great blessing to have at any point of time in your life. Thank you for being everything to us. I also take this opportunity to thank my relatives who have come all the way from other states to watch Akshaya accomplish this feat. We are indeed blessed and gifted to have them, all of you. Thank you so much. And last but not the least, and I don't think I will get another opportunity at public speaking. And so I'm going to make use of this moment. And I want to call out the silent worker, the mom, a director in her own rights, and the anchor of our family, Meena. Honestly, our lives come to a standstill without your movement on any day, and every day. So thank you so much for anything and everything you do. Thank you all again, and we cordially invite you to join us for dinner outside and have a great rest of the evening. Looking forward to see you outside. Thank you.